We do that every time you come in to Sunrise Automotive.
So just call you back at this number?
Yeah, just give me a call back at 690-1993 whenever you're ready to come in. And you can drop it off, leave it with us, whatever's most convenient for you. Look forward to seeing you at Sunrise Automotive.
Cookies, 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 cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. King Cookie in the Paddock Mall in Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. So next time you're in the mall, stop by King Cookie or call 352-237-2557. KingCookieOcala.com. Customized cookies, cakes, and more. King Cookie.
Eating cookies. We're so happy eating cookies. Cookies!
All right, 25 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Molly, the famous Molly, is here. Poor Molly. Oh, my gosh. We had her story. I know you're not on yet, but thank you for coming in. I can't wait to hear how you're doing. She looks so good. Oh, wow.
She's so beautiful.
We had the story in the news. What was that, 3 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
Three years ago?
We had it in our news.
27th.
Oh, my gosh. Well, it's good to see a dog that was horribly handled, now being handled so beautifully.
Yeah, she looks wonderful.
All right, so the segment we're doing right now is about not spring break, but spring fever.
Okay.
You have spring fever?
Yes, sir.
You know what spring fever is?
Yes, sir.
There are 6 symptoms, and I'm going to tell you how to handle them.
Okay.
How to get rid of spring fever.
Good morning.
First of all, you might have a surge of energy. Now, that might not be necessarily a bad thing. But doctors say it might be from the extra vitamin D you get because of the extra sunshine as the days start to get longer.
Oh, nice.
But we don't care. It just means we want to get out and have some fun. You might have romance on the brain. You might be a little bit more amorous this time of the year.
Uh-huh.
That's another symptom of spring fever.
Oh, there you go.
And this is partly because both men and women are wearing less clothing.
No more layers.
Oh, I don't believe it is. I don't agree with this one. It's also because sunlight helps us release endorphins.
There you go.
A study conducted by the University of Tromsø in Norway showed that these extra endorphins put us in a better mood to increase physical attraction.
Oh, my God.
I don't believe any of that. You begin eating lighter in the springtime because of spring fever. Now, what are they saying about this? If you were going to guess, why do we eat lighter in typically? Why do you think? Because the bathing suit season.
Healthier.
But the bathing suit season is a few months away.
Oh, no, it's here.
But this is for the whole hemisphere.
Yeah.
This is not just for Florida.
Yeah, right. No, right. You're absolutely right.
All right. But anyway, so Dr. Paul Somelsky or something, says that typically people eat more and exercise less during the cold winter months. And that's partly because our ancestors used to experience a period of famine during the winter. I don't believe any of this stuff. I'm having a hard time with this one. Okay.
No.
The more fun part of this segment is going to be what you can do about it. That's why I'm rushing through the symptoms.
Morning, ladies.
Another symptom of spring fever is you will be sleeping less. In spring, you may find it harder to sleep at your usual time. And that's not just because we switched to daylight savings time. The additional sunlight tells our bodies to produce less melatonin, which is a hormone secreted by the pineal gland.
That's right. You educated me about that gland yesterday.
Well, the mythology.
And the shape and where it is and, all of that. I thought that was extremely interesting.
And here's what I know about it. We learned some of this yesterday. The pineal gland is in your brain, in the center. It gets more blood than any other organ in your body except for your kidneys. Isn't that funny?
It's
fascinating. Your kidneys get more blood than any other part of your body, and the second part is the pineal gland, which is very small, in the middle of your brain. And some people say that's where your connection to God is located. I'm just saying that's what people say. When you have spring fever, your general mood brightens. There you go.
It does. I think that's true. I think people are happier and they're more courteous. I do.
Yeah. Well, it's Christmas time. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy all the time. I'm just not a sad person. I've had sad moments,
Yeah.
Dog dies and I get sad.
Yeah, exactly.
The next and last symptom. The next and last symptom of spring fever is you may become obsessed with cleaning.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah?
That's true also for
everybody
people.
but me, maybe? The urge to clean the house and spruce up the yard are sure signs of spring fever, although spring cleaning is probably not caused by biology.
No, it's like, it's brand new stuff. It's just all of a sudden you feel like, oh, come on, I got to get rid of this old stuff and get something new.
All right, so here's what you can do to take care of that spring fever, because you're itching to go someplace. It's too early for your summer road trip, right? So you want to take a local, like a day trip. Well, I have one to recommend to you. Have you ever been to Luray Caverns?
Yes, I have. It is beautiful.
Any cavern soul? Well, did you know that Florida has a cavern?
No, I had no clue.
One of the state parks in Florida is the Florida Caverns State Park.
Ooh, now where is that? I've not heard of it.
It is up near Mariana, or north of Mariana. Okay, in other words, it's near the state.
Oh, Georgia.
Is Mariana
North
Georgia?
Marietta I'm thinking of. So Mariana, Florida.
Mariana, yeah.
Mariana, okay.
So it's near Georgia. It's just south of the Georgia-Florida state line in about the midway point of the Panhandle.
Oh. Okay.
That's where this is located. It is one of the few state parks with dry caves. And you can walk into them, and they've got the stalactites and the stalagmites like you're familiar with from Luray Caverns or any other caverns you might have been to. What's that other one I went to? Ruby Caverns or something like that.
Yeah, Ruby
Falls.
Ruby Falls, yeah.
It's the only state park in Florida that has cave tours open to the public.
Now that's cool. We should go there and do a video and all that stuff.
We have caves right here under the Paddock Mall, by the way.
Yes, we do.
But you're not supposed to go in there, I guess, unless you're licensed or something.
They keep it guarded.
The Chipola River and Blue Hole Spring provide areas for fishing, canoeing, and boating at the Florida Cavern State Park. So in addition to going there to see the limestone stalactites, the limestone stalagmites, the soda straws, so I'm not sure what that is. That must be a formation underground, right?
Yeah.
The flow stones and the draperies. It's all part of the what you'll see underground in the caves.
Well, that's really wonderful.
Isn't that
that's great. I want to go there
and
do all of that stuff. Do everything.
If you have a horse, you can bring your horse. They have a horse trail there. The park also features a 9-hole golf course.
Oh, okay.
It's set in the rolling terrain. They've got stables available for the horses.
There's Jasper
they don't rent horses.
And Maria.
Hey.
Good morning, Jasper. Good morning, Maria.
Our traveling friends.
Yay.
Traveling. All right. Let's see. They also have the Florida Caverns Golf Course. Oh, I already told you about that one. The guided cave tours are offered Thursday through Monday. Okay, I was going to Thursday through Monday, so we could be able to go on a weekend day. With the exception of Thanksgiving and Christmas. Guided tours of the Florida Cavern last about 45 minutes and is considered to be moderately strenuous.
Now that's cool. That's a
Really?
challenge. You got to be careful, I guess.
An audiovisual program about touring the cave and other natural areas of the park is available at the visitor center. I did not find it on the website, which is floridastateparks.org, by the way, if you're interested, which has all of the state parks, including the ones right here in Ocala, Marion County, I should say. And you can camp there as well. They've got a campground there. So,
oh, how wonderful.
So I wanted to give you something to do to kind of quell, whatever you say, the spring fever you might be going through. And then on the other side of the break, I have stuff happening this weekend that you might want to do.
Oh, how wonderful.
Including the Southeastern Pro Rodeo.
Nice.
Now, let me do this one first.
Okay.
I'll do this one before the break, actually. Okay.
Okay.
The Southeastern Pro Rodeo is tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow, let me do tomorrow first. Tomorrow, they are raising money for Michelle O'Graham Foundation, which is to help fight breast cancer.
Yep.
So
Michelle Obama's foundation.
Oh, is that Michelle? Oh, I didn't realize. Okay.
Yeah, that's her
so
foundation.
it's pink. It's called Pink Night at the Rodeo. Pink Night at the Rodeo. And if you go tomorrow, you will be supporting the Michelle O'Graham Foundation. Wear pink, wear a pink ribbon, whatever you see that you want to do. And that's tomorrow. Now, tonight, it's the Salute Our Troops night at the Pro Rodeo. It's also kids' night, so the children between 6 and 11 years old are only $5. This is a big deal. This is a professional rodeo. These are professional cowboys. As Robin points out, it's sanctioned by the Rodeo Association, and which means that these men and women who perform in this rodeo move on to the next level if they, I guess, they get so many points here, right? Isn't that how that works?
Yes.
So this is tonight at 7:30 and tomorrow at 7:30 in the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion. The gates open at 5.
Okay.
5:30. The gates open at 5:30.
Okay, nice.
Now here's what you need to know. Tonight you could win some money. The Vets Helping Vets group, Joe Martone, Hank Whittier, Gary Pascal, Gary Skogsberg, if I name anybody, Sergeant Curley.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of all the guys. John Gold?
I think so.
John Rose.
Rose, that's
Gosh,
it.
how did I forget John's last name? But anyway, the guys you hear on Thursdays here on WOCA, they will be there. And they will be selling 50-50 raffle tickets. And you spend $1, and if you win, you could win half of the entire amount that was collected. Last year, they collected $6,000, which means the winner went home with $3,000, and Vets Helping Vets got $3,000. So just so you know, if you're going to the rodeo tonight, drop an extra $1 in the bucket. 50 cents of that will go to Vets Helping Vets, and the other 50 cents could come back to you in the form of lots of nice money. You could go out and have a nice dinner after that.
Exactly.
All right. But tickets are $18 if you wait till you get to the gate. But they are $15. You'll save $3 if you go to the following locations: the Tack Shack of Ocala, the Cloverleaf Tack in Williston, the Russell's Western Wear in Ocala, the Glenna Mays Barbershop in Ocala, the Seminole Stores in Ocala and Bellevue, Rick's Performance Feed at Ocala and Denellen, the Boot Barn in Ocala, Fruitland Park and Gainesville, and Spar Building and Farm Supply in Spar and Wildwood. The website is ocalarodeo.com. And finally, the phone number is 352-401-5900. Joe Martone will be there, and he will be part of the Vets Helping Vets group selling the raffle tickets I just told you about.
Yep.
And I have 2 tickets. So what I want to do is allow you to call during the break, 622-9622. You do not have to answer any special questions. You just need to say, yes, I am going to the rodeo. And you will have 2 tickets for the Southeastern Pro Rodeo. These are for tonight only. These are, remember, the thing starts at 7:30 tonight, so this is a $30 prize, right?
Yes.
$30. So $30, you get to go to the rodeo tonight and have fun. This is one of those events that before I ever went to a rodeo, I thought I would never like it, but I really did. I really thought it was fun, and everything was just beautiful. It had good music, too, by the way. So we'll take a little break and take your calls during the break, and then we'll be right back with some more things you can do. The number to call if you want to claim these tickets is 622-9622. 622-WOCA. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be breezy on this Friday with times of sun and clouds and a high of 73 to 77. And turning out mainly clear Friday night, low 55 on the coolest inland spots, 65 along the coast. For Saturday, a partly sunny day. There can be a shower in spots along the coast, high 77 at the coast, 83 inland. And for Sunday, more sun than clouds, high 77 along the coast, 83 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
There are only a few things in life that you can be certain will always be around: death, taxes, the pursuit of happiness, and computers. As they continue to advance at an epic pace, the one absolute certainty about them: is that they'll break. It's not an if, it's a when. And when it happens, bring it to the only company in Ocala that's certified in Apple and Microsoft, Ocala Mac and PC Repair. They even offer on-site computer repair service, so they come to you. And if you do drop it off, you can check your repair status online. Ocala Mac and PC Repair is a family-owned and operated company that can do everything from mobile repair to wireless networks, fixing viruses, data recovery, even building and installing new systems. Visit online at ocalamacpc.com. In person, 1713 East Silver Springs Boulevard, or give them a call, 352-566-8324. That's 352-566-8324. Ocala Mac and PC Repair.
Mr. Webster defines a caterer as someone who provides food and refreshment. Whether you are looking to provide an excellent meal and a refreshment for a small group, party, business meeting, or a large get-together, Honey Baked Ham, 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue in Ocala, will provide the delicious breakfast, lunch, or dinner items of your choice. No need for you to fret over the details. Let Honey Baked Ham handle it all. Call Honey Baked Ham today at 352-861-0011. That's 861-0011.
All right, 10 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. And there's a really cute dog getting ready to come in here in about 10 minutes during the Kelly Show from Ocala Magazine. If you have a copy of the magazine, you'll be able to see that this dog named Molly was severely abused and rescued, and now is just really happy. Oh, my gosh. It looks beautiful. All right, I wanted to tell you some things you can do this weekend. I told you about the Southeastern Pro Rodeo tonight and tomorrow. Another thing you can do, right now, in about an hour or so, you can come to the mall if you're looking for a job. They have a big job fair going on in the mall right now. I think it starts in about 9 minutes. But Joe Martone from here at WOCA will be doing a talk show in the mall, in the middle of the mall, right outside Macy's. He'll be up on a stage. He'll be doing a talk show in the style of The Tonight Show. He'll be sitting behind a desk, in other words, and he's got a band that'll be playing, and hopefully doing rim shots when he tells a joke or makes a funny comment. Thank you, Robin. And so you can be part of the studio audience. The Fun with Joe segment that we normally do with Joe will be somebody else sitting in here while we do that segment. And then as soon as we're done, Robin and I will be in there taking pictures and video of the show. So looking forward to that if you are in the area of the mall. It's free. It'll be fun. I think you'll have a good time and probably learn about whatever the people he's interviewing are talking about. So that ought to be fun. Tomorrow night at the Fort King, Robin, do you have this one? Or do I have it over here somewhere? Robin and I are helping out with something now, but this is not our thing. We're just one of two of many people who will be there. There's a spring fire gathering. It's a storytelling and song event, and you can tell stories or just listen to stories.
Exactly. You're all invited to do it.
This sounds like fun. This is it says, please join Fort King and the Marion County Public Library System for a night of fire, storytelling, and song. Storytellers and musicians from all around the area will entertain while you gaze into the flames. If you have your own story or your own song, please bring it to share. Lee Schwartz from the library has invited us to show up. I don't know how well our music is going to go over, but we'll do it anyway. It's free. They're asking that you bring a blanket or a chair because there's probably not going to be a whole lot of those around. But this is tomorrow from 7 to 9 at the Fort King National Historic Landmark. The address for that is what you need to know: 3925 East Fort King Street.
Yes.
3925 East Fort King Street here in Ocala. And hopefully you'll be there. It sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
When's the last time you had a campfire?
Oh, my gosh. It has been a lot of years. We used to build them on the sidewalk in front of the house.
All right, here's another
we don't
one.
Tell the city.
Yeah, don't tell them. All right, here's something else. The outdoor film series. The City of Ocala's After Dark in the Park series will show Disney Pixar's undersea adventure Finding Dory at 7:45 tonight at the Martin Luther King Jr. Recreation Complex.
That is cool.
This is also free. Refreshments will be available. Again, they're asking you to bring your own chair or your own blanket. The Martin Luther King Jr. Recreation Complex is at 1510 Northwest 4th Street. And again, they're showing the Disney Pixar film Finding Dory. Mm-hmm. Is that the one that Ellen DeGeneres plays Dory?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's something else you can do. The 2017 Horse Shows in the Sun, also known as HITS, is wrapping up with the world's leading equestrians competing in the grand finale, the Great American Million, from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. this Sunday at the HITS Post Time Farm. And children 12 and younger are free. It does cost $10 if you want to go in there. But there you go. Go to the Post Time Farm on Sunday, and if you're a horse lover, you probably will love this particular show.
And tomorrow, it's really, really a nice thing that the Florida Center for the Blind is doing. It's free. It starts at 10 a.m. It goes to 3 p.m. They're going to have a beeping Easter egg hunt and an inflatable obstacle course. There's going to be a kids zone, hands-on activities, vendors, and live music. And what is really wonderful about this is that guests will enjoy interactive and simulation activities to gain insight and understanding for the challenges by the individuals who are blind or visually impaired. Whoever goes there, you will wear blindfolds or simulation goggles, and then you will participate in the various activities that are there, so you know exactly, almost exactly what it is to be blind or visually impaired. So that is going to be a wonderful experience tomorrow at Citizen Circle.
You know what? If you have a child or something who goes to school with a child who's blind, it's a great opportunity for that child to understand and better relate to his friend or her friend, right?
Oh, yes. And when Bellevue Elementary School had an Easter egg hunt, this is like decades ago, I remember one of the Baxley's children were blind, and the Star Banner did an article on it, and they had beeping Easter eggs just for the children that attended Bellevue Elementary School who were blind.
Yeah.
They had the Easter egg hunt for the sighted children, and they had this, the Easter egg hunt for the blind children, and it was just a fabulous event. And boy, our community always comes together.
All right, now here's a musical thing to go to. Now this does have a ticket price, so but I had to mention this one. Okay, here's my memory. When I was a kid, this was in the 60s, I lived in New York, but my grandparents lived here. They lived in Citrus County in Beverly Hills. And so sometimes we would spend the summers, us kids would spend the summers with Grandma and Grandpa. And my grandmother bought some laundry detergent, okay? It was powdered laundry detergent. And in the powder was a record, like a free giveaway if you bought the laundry detergent. Now, I don't know if she didn't know it was in there or if she was just putting me on, but she pulled out the record and she said, "Oh, look what's in the soap." And she gave it to me. And what it was a record by Gary Lewis and the Playboys. And it was a song called "This Diamond Ring." You remember that song, "This Diamond Ring"?
I remember that song. I love that song.
Yeah,
all of us girls would be singing it.
And I don't remember what was on the B side, but that was on the A side. And it was a record of a 45 RPM record stuck into the laundry detergent. So Gary Lewis and the Playboys will be here tonight. 7:30. They're going to be at one of our favorite venues. It's the Orange Blossom Opry.
Isn't that cool?
And that's in the old Lake Weir, what was that, the high school?
Yeah.
The old Lake Weir High School building that they converted into a theater. At the address, it's in Weirsdale. It's at 16439 Southeast 138th Terrace. Just look up Orange Blossom Opry. I love this theater. They gave Robin and I an opportunity to perform on their stage more than once.
Yes.
And as Robin and the Giant, and it's just, they were so lovely to us and so kind. And but anyway, Gary Lewis will be on that stage tonight. How about that?
That is awesome.
Well, that's Jerry Lewis's son, right?
Yes. Yep.
Wow.
It's totally, totally awesome.
And then the last thing I'll tell you about, was it last Friday we went to see that ballet?
The Firebird, yes.
We saw a ballet called Firebird. It was the first time I ever went to a ballet. I don't want to tell you a lie. I'm going to tell you the truth. The first part of it, I was a little bit, okay, well, I'll be glad when this is over. I mean, it was pretty, and the music was nice, and I like seeing the girls jumping around and twiddling their toes and stuff, but
toe dancers.
After a while, it was okay. Then they had an intermission, and of course, I got a Kit Kat bar. And, and then after the intermission, we went back in, and the rest of it was pretty good. This is just me now. This is just me. My first ballet ever. It was in the second half that the bad guys showed up. And the bad guys were awesome. I mean, these were athletes. Both the men, well, there were more women than men, thank God. But they were the bad guys, and they were beautiful too. But they were, causing trouble.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so
It's exciting.
We saw this up in Gainesville at the Phillips Theater.
Yes.
The same show, Firebird, is coming to Ocala tomorrow.
Cool.
Right? Tomorrow? Oh, tonight. Tonight. I'm confused. Well, it says
24th?
It says tonight.
Okay.
At the Riley Arts Center.
Okay.
Just so you know. And that does have a ticket price also. Anyway, it's just a really good thing to go to. Men, you probably won't like the first part. Ladies, you'll probably like the whole thing.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu.
I prefer to look